Sunshine Goddess 223 Hot Your Girl, guys. Yes, baby. Happy Sunday from me to you. I love you guys so much. We got our new moon coming on the 21st. Okay, so I know this is the beginning of the reading, but we have our new moon coming, and I'm doing my new moon manifestation. Okay, which is $10.10. So you guys can join. The 1010 portal's closing up. And there's like things I want to tell you guys. I'm gonna wait till a little bit more people come in and then I'll tell you guys. Okay, so energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. While you guys come in, I'll just acknowledge the truth. You know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Okay, so again, somebody's acknowledging the truth about how they feel about you, about a relationship, about a connection. Okay, so we got John 8:32. John is a big Bible verse that we kept coming across yesterday. John 10:10 was our Bible verse. All right, it's 5 of you guys in the chat. So I looked at my TikTok yesterday afternoon. Thank you for confirmation, Spirit. And the same numbers I called in the reading yesterday were the same numbers that I pulled 4 years ago. There's a 4-year cycle coming to completion. Okay, so energy is energy. If it resonates, 4-year cycle. So some of you are ending a 4-year karmic cycle. Some of you are starting a new cycle when it comes to finances, relationships, friendships, jobs. Lots of things are changing in the collective with the 1010 portal. Acknowledge your truth, and the truth shall set you free. Okay, so energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. So I walked by my desk last night and this card fell. And then I picked it up and I said, all right, Spirit, well, I'm gonna spin it. And you tell me which side to use. So they have been honest about their feelings and have admitted to their mistakes. Can you forgive them? I feel like somebody's coming to grips in terms of the way that they treated you in the past, what they did, what they said. And they're also understanding about a lot of karma that they went through in reference to this relationship connection. Somebody, you know what I keep picking up though, as heavy addictions. And it's like their love for you is they're like trying to drown themselves out in these addictions, but it's not working. This person's really, first of all, 211. They can help you find, and I live in Connecticut. So here it's 211. If you're having mental health crisis, is 988. I think that's worldwide. 411 information line, 611 information line. Somebody's spiraling out of control. If it's not obvious, it's very subtle. And I just really feel like in the past, this person, they acted like, oh, I'm not worried about this relationship or connection, but they also crave for your love, your affection, your authenticity. It's kind of like some of the energy that I picked up yesterday in the reading. Okay, so somebody really feels like they're spiraling out of control. Now, a while ago in this person's life, they thought it was because of finances, right? But what happens if you have everything that you need in life, okay, or that you feel as though you need or that you want or that you desire, but the only thing that you're really truly missing is the one thing they're truly desiring is love. And I feel like this person really pushed away love in the past and, oh, I don't need it because, less is more. And they had abundance of people and multiple options. And okay, but no one is you, and that is your superpower. And this is where this person is coming to the realization of how they feel about this relationship, this connection. Now, I do feel like somebody is really upset because they let you go or they weren't able to treat you better. There we go. Energy's energy. If it really, somebody wishes that they would have treated you better in the past, and they're acknowledging that. Okay, I want to tell you how I feel. So that's why, again, this is our Bible verse. If you're just coming in, happy Sunday, guys. Okay, acknowledge your truth, and it will set you free. So this person's really getting guided. Hi, Unique. Hey, Patricia. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay, I wish I could take back my words. So somebody really wishes they can take back their words with the things. I feel like somebody said some really nasty, cruel, mean things to you. that you not only didn't deserve, but it was projection, right? It was, oh, if I be nasty and rude and evil to them, they'll go away. I'll push them away. Okay, well, that might work with other people, but they still had feelings for you. That's the problem. That's the issue. Okay, Spirit, clarify somewhere this energy for the collective, please. Things this person wants to say. Okay, I want to be more than friends, and I can't stop thinking about you. I can't breathe when you talk to me. I suffocate when you're away from me. I'm going out of my mind. Going out. They want to acknowledge that. Ooh, no, I can't breathe. Selenite, where are you at? Selenite's important. This person's doing a lot of dreaming about this relationship, about this connection. Okay, they wanted to be able to come forward and express their feelings and emotions for you. This person's really spiraling out of control. Okay, so energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Hold on, guys. I just want to take a picture of this that I have here. They're really spiraling out of control because of their feelings that they have for you, right? They want to tell you how they feel. Okay, so again, this person wants to tell you how they feel. They want to explain to you. I just feel like they want to just come forward. This person's having a hard time letting this relationship connection go. Okay, I remember every day, every detail of that day. I hope you can forgive me one day. So they really want to express their feelings top of the deck. I will wait for a sign from you. Now, another energy that I pick up from this person is you're not really pregnancy energy too, so be careful. They may want to have a baby with you. There's a baby here. Okay, so I got the heebie jeebies. There's this person, I got the heebie jeebies out of nowhere. Why? They're so afraid. This person's so afraid of losing you for life. But then again, it's like, were they afraid of losing you? Must be love on the brain that got me feeling this way. Were they afraid of losing you when they were mistreating you? You have to like, people can only take so much in life, right? And it's not that they thought they wouldn't lose you. They just probably thought it would never happen. I wanted to tell you how I feel. I hope that you could forgive me one day. I wish I could take back my words. I want to be more than friends. I remember every detail of that day. I can't stop thinking about you. I'll wait for a sign from you. Acknowledge the truth, and the truth shall set you free. They have been honest about their past and have admitted to their mistakes. Can you forgive them? They need to forgive themselves first. That's what I'm picking up, is someone needs to forgive themselves for what they've done, for what they said. And I think this is why we're here at this part of the reading, because they're really hoping that, I don't think it's more hoping that you could forgive them. I just think that they could forgive themselves. And when I went to my TikTok last night, I saw that 2222 was a number 4 years ago to the date. And 555 was a big number for me for 4 years ago and then 2 years ago. So I feel as though this person, they kept going in and out about how they felt, about what they wanted, about this relationship connection. And guess what? You stayed. And thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. And I just feel like when you put your guards up, somebody feels like you put your guards up. Like, why are you guarded towards them? Well, nobody wants to be hurt by the same person over and over again. And, apology accompanied, ooh, my stomach is growling. Apology accompanied by change behavior is that, right? But I feel like this person would do things to you, apologize, turn around and do them again. Like, it's repetitious. It's insanity. No, nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody wants to go through that. Again, I just feel like this person's starting to acknowledge what they've done, what they've said. Now, there's somebody here that's telling this person they're acting like this, or they're not being around you because you did this, right? You created this space. You created this unsafe space within this dynamic of this connection where this person feel like they can't come and talk to you, where this person doesn't want to open up to you. I just feel like somebody's on this person, whether it's a friend, it's a family member, it's someone that they're confiding in about this relationship connection. They're like, listen, they're only being this way, or things are only this way between you two because you set the tone. So if they've set the tone for distance, I'm going to keep them at a distance. Although they know they loved you, I'm going to keep them at the distance because I don't want to get close. Well, there you go. You're at a distance. That's what they wanted. That's exactly what has happened. So again, this person, they're constantly thinking about you. They want to come forward, acknowledge your truth, and the truth will set you free. And they also want forgiveness, is what I hear. Energy's energy. If it resonates, they don't want to take a risk of losing you forever. Somebody's really afraid that this is it. Is this it? Is what I hear. Is this it? They feel like their last chance to get back with you is coming in and telling you how they feel, being open about their feelings, saying, listen, I do actually want to be more than friends. I was just in a fearful energy. But the thing is that some of you have already closed this door for good. Some of you say, I don't even want to talk to you. Some of you don't. Some of you, if you have this person blocked, they are the ones that call you from unknown calls. And sometimes some of them are like, you know what, forget the unknown. I'm just going to call from a different number. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are like, I don't know what to do. I feel like I've emotionally spiraled because I lost someone that I want to be with the boat at the back of the deck. Some of you just said, all right, it's over. It's okay. Fine. You know what? It's okay. I accept you for who you are. I just know that I can't be in your life, or I'm not going to be in your life, and you're not going to just treat me anyway. And I'm just going to move on. And it's not that you didn't put up a fight, but if you've already fought for something for so long, it's almost like telling someone, please don't do that. Right? They heard you, right? And you're like, please don't do that. And then, I feel like this person thought you were going to be crazy, erratic. If you reacted erratic and crazy or impulsive or, it to them, because I feel like people are used to toxicity. Everybody's not toxic. Everyone doesn't move toxic. Everyone doesn't act. Some of us understand and say, okay, well, it is what it is. It's almost like they wanted you to fight for them after you fought for so long to stay in their life. This person knows, they know. I was about to cuss, and I'm really trying not to. They know about how they betrayed you. Okay. You know how they betrayed you. They know how they backstab you. You know how they backstab you. Okay. They know about the cheating. You know about the cheating. They know about the children outside the connection. They know. So it's not like they don't know or understand where you're coming from or why you feel this way. It's just, they're like, damn. Okay. Engagement twice. Somebody really wants to marry you. Okay. I hope that you could forgive me someday. Again, the same energy from yesterday, thinking that maybe if I just set a date, deck closed, top, bottom of the deck, abundance, you're thriving. I just feel like you thriving is causing them to spiral. Not that they don't want you. Okay. Hey, sister. Okay. Hey, hot and all that. It's not that they don't want you to thrive, but it's like they need your light. See where we're at right now? They needed your light. Okay. So something about your light was really keeping this person going. And now all of a sudden it's like going dim. It's almost like they're like, what I'm saying? I could see a little bit, but not a lot. You know what I'm saying? I could make out figures like this person, they're having a hard time. It's almost like I just heard derailing because life is going on. Like what's supposed to happen? I'm not exactly sure. I'm not this energy that I'm picking up. I'm like, well, what do you expect? I don't know. And again, some of you may be rewarded with abundance because you stayed positive. Although it hurt, nobody ever likes giving up on someone they love. But what are you going to do if they continuously show you that they don't love you or care for you? Like it comes to, as my middle son would say, Mom, it gets to a point. I'd be like, okay, it gets to a point. It gets to a point where you're saying, I have to love myself more. And if walking away from you, nobody said it was easy. Like people always forget that it's never easy to walk away from a friend, someone that you love. It's never easy, but you have to do family members. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the best relationship with my two of my family members on my mom's side. And I had to explain to my kids, listen, I may say, oh, I have boundaries and I cut this people off or I'm not with, but could we just talk about how that doesn't make me feel good that I actually had to go to that far extent to do those things? Ooh, my stomach is growling. Their appetite. I just, when the blunts were passing, the bottles were popping, and the bitches was popping out, I said a little cuss. You know what I'm saying? When everything was going the way they wanted to, they forgot about you. Okay, but in the back of their mind, oh, they're going to be there. I could ignore them. I could reject them, right? And then you started growing and you started learning that I don't want to be treated that way. That does actually, I love myself a little bit more now. I love me enough for the both of us, Janae Echo. I kind of think that like you knew, but you had to learn, right? Because everyone that we come in contact, their lessons are blessings, right? You take the lesson, you get the blessing. And that's the thing. Is somebody with the letter A, okay, as well? Because when I sent the picture to my laptop, I could have sworn, that I put the letter S, but when I looked at the email, I said I put the letter A. It must be somebody with the letter A. Here we go. But somebody may be going to AA um for their addictions. Okay, so heavy addiction energy. I've been picking that up. Keeping a positive mindset, manifesting exactly what you want, gratitude, bliss, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Somebody's worried that you've actually moved on to another relationship connection. That I just feel like it'd be better for them to lose you because you don't want to deal with their bullshit than it would be to lose you to another person. Like, did they lose you to another? That ruminates in their mind. They're hyper fixated on the fact that you may actually be with somebody else, and if you were, then so what? Right? And if you were, then so what? Right? And if you gave them a chance to be in your life, you gave them a decent amount of chance to be in a relationship connection with them, and what? Now that they think you're with someone, they want to come in and tell you how they feel. Now that you're moving on, then nothing stop, you're grinded and stop. Maybe this is someone you had kids with and they decided, I'm not going to help you. Didn't stop your money, didn't stop your shine. Like, if they didn't make you, how can they break you? And they're starting to realize, like, okay, well, maybe that was narcissistic of me. Maybe that was, whatever they thought they were doing. The gaslighter got gaslit when they thought that they was stopping something. Okay, so energy's energy. If it resonates, now if you are open to this person, they feel as though if they can get you by yourself, to date you, court you is what I really heard. That some way, somehow they could slip in an engagement. Okay. So this person is really saying, now I'm a little bit on the fence about this, and this is a side energy. Are they doing this, spirit, because they truly desire a connection, or are they doing this because they don't want my collective to move on? That's what I want to know. Oh, okay. So they're doing this because they really want to be with you. I had to set that straight. I had to check it out before y'all go out here accepting engagement rings and all types of things with the death card in reverse, inability to move forward. They regret listening to someone that I feel like somebody gave them bad advice. I wanted to be with you. I'm telling you, they're realizing it. They're like, you only told me that about them because somebody keeps bringing you up. Oh, have you talked to Sunshine Guys Collective? Have you seen Sunshine Guys Collective? What's going on? Are you two dating? This person's starting to take a mental note instead of speaking. They're taking mental notes. Why are 9/11? They're like, why are you 9/11? Baby, y'all hear that? They're like, why are you so concerned? Why are you concerned with, you real concerned? Aren't you the same person that told me don't talk to them, don't be with them, blah, 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 all this other stuff? Right? Like, you're really concerned. Or maybe it's somebody that tried to talk them out of being with you in a relationship connection, and now they see like this person really wanted to be in a relationship connection with you. They want to give you clarity. Okay, so they do want an engagement. They an emperor energy. So whoever's masculine this is, girl, high five to you, because he is really ascending. Oh, they had everything they wanted and needed, but it wasn't you. Oh my God, again. I don't have nothing on if everything in you, baby. If I ain't got you, baby, I don't know what time. Wait, hold on. Spirit's telling me to look up that song. But everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Okay, so yeah, maybe they got the cars and the clothes and the job and the money, but they're lonely. They don't want to be with 100,000 people anymore. I don't know how you feel about that. You're like, well, you wade in the water. You just want to come back whenever. They aren't satisfied with other people. That's the problem. They're not satisfied in other connections. The more they ascend, the more they look at their karmic third party like, ilk. I never really wanted this. It was convenient. It was easy. But guess what? Anything that comes easy isn't worth having. Oh, now we understand that. Oh, okay. Just wondering. Okay. So, okay, I am my own authority. I have the will and power to create my life structure. Nobody's you, and that's your superpower. Nobody should be telling this person what to do, how to do, when to do it, where to do it. Okay, so again, maybe somebody may have got a new job. They feel more stable. Okay, so stop dating if you're not stable. You start these relationship connections and be like, oh, I'm not in the place where I want to be. Well, why are you trying to start stuff? Why are you trying to be in relationship connections? If you're broke, stop dating. If you're not stable, don't date. You out here slinging that wand more than you were stable in your, like having a place to sleep. Somebody's was more concerned about being intimate and having sex with other people than having a place to sleep at night. That don't make no sense. You don't even know where coming your next meal from, but you're worried about where your next nut's coming from. Like, that's not making any sense. Make it make sense. Okay, so toxic is as toxic does. It is what it is. And there were addictions here. Okay, so every day this person wakes up and they're like, all right, and they're doing a lot of praying about this relationship connection. That is what I've been picking up a lot. Okay, so the engagement part is real. Okay, so Spirit, let's clarify some more of this energy. I keep hearing the song where you could come pick up your clothes. I had them folded. Some of you said, I'm done. I'm over it. It's over. I loved you. I loved you more than I loved myself at some point. And that's where you got me. That's where it went wrong. I'm trying not to cuss. I did one cuss. I heard myself. Okay. Focus on your blessings. You'll be enriched in every way so that you can always be generous. 2 Corinthians 9:11. My synchronicities be off the hook, yeah. Synchronicities be off the hook. Acknowledge your truth, and the truth will set you free. That's where we're at. So somebody wants to come forward and express their feelings to you about how they feel about moving forward. A lot of things you said were true. Some of them are spying on you. Third parties watching you. They're watching you. They're realizing where their heart lies. Where your treasure lies, your heart will be also. Okay, energy to energy. If it resonate, because you really did give this person pure and unconditional love. It wasn't a facade. There was nothing attached. You guys check out my short and our thing. There's nothing attached. You weren't trying to go for this person for money, for stability, for status, for clout. No, you just had something for them. They felt a spark in your life and your body for them, and it is what it is. Why do you know? It's always the people with the hidden agendas thinking you got hidden agendas. Speak to the earth and I'll instruct you. Let the fish in the sea speak to you. 12:8. Picking up Christmas engagements too. I picked up that the other day too. You were innocent. I think that bothers them the most is your innocence. I'm not getting emotional. I'm not. I'm talking myself out of it. I get so emotional lately doing these readings because I feel so, like, even when they're angry readings or like whatever the case may be, I literally feel the energy. I feel it. I feel how this person feels. And my gifts are so much stronger. Like, I'm drooling. My gifts are so much stronger. Like when I channel past loved ones and say they had neuropathy on their right arm. Okay, so if your right arm's hurting, it might be a little neuropathy. I feel it. And I say, oh, did your such and such have problems? I feel it. So just as I can feel them in the afterlife, I can pick up on these people's emotions from hundreds and thousands of miles away. Shout out to my soul family members that are in UK and Europe and stuff. Shout out to them on the other side of the world that's sleeping now, but shout out to them. Your innocence. Your innocence. It's just somebody just keeps going. Your innocence, your innocence, your innocence. Be the powerful presence of peace and the gift of love and light. Give your all your worries and cares to God, for He cares about you. You're a very peaceful presence in this person's life. Your innocence. You didn't come rowdy. You didn't come chaotic. You might have matched their energy at times, but you didn't come in chaotic. As they're realizing other people relationships that were built on chaos. Anything built on faulty foundations will crumble. Who said that? Third parties interfering. They knew you were with this person. It wasn't a secret. You know why? Because they would talk about you to this person. Oh, person, and they did this and they did that, and to the third party, it's like, yes, one up, they're talking about me to them. No, they're trying to get an opinion, and that's where they want to be. Okay, you're very different from the rest as well. That's something else. Okay, person does a lot of praying. The gift of love and light. No one lights a lamp and then covers it with a bowl or hides it under the bed. They really regret hiding this relationship connection. Some of you are super hot commodities. Who wouldn't want to be with you? People are like, people are like, look at, I threw the card. You messed it up with that. Do you know how hard it is to get with that person? Do you know how hard I've tried? People are telling this person, how do you mess it up with a person like that? Like, how do you see this person? Like, and we're not talking about looks, we're talking about aura, we're talking about genuine, we're talking about authenticity, we're talking about purity, we're talking about you stand out from the rest. You stand out from whatever crowd this is. You stand out. Maybe they don't talk to people about that, but they know that anyone they've ever dated, you are different, right? Because if you weren't so different, why are they still trying to come back and be in your life? No. Access denied. Treat people the way that you see and feel about them the first time. Why do people wait till you don't let them in your life or not in your life anymore to say, oh, I see your value? No, the value was there, just it was hidden in plain sight until they were able to elevate and be in a situation or put you in a situation. They weren't going to see your value. God snatched you back from them so fast. He said, I'll take them back. I'll take it back. It's okay. It's okay. And if you left their life calm, they're even more freaked out. You're not going to fight for this. You're like, fight for it. I've been fighting for this the whole time. Where were you? Where were you when I was fighting for this? Where were you? Where were you when I was fighting for this? Okay. A lamp is placed on a stand where it can be seen by all who enters the house. 8:16. You stood out. You stood out. You stood out. They knew that. They just wanted to do what they want to do. Remember when our flesh be taken over? Oh, I want to do what I want to do. Okay, well, suffered a great loss in the meantime. Okay, energy's energy. If it they're acknowledging the truth. Our first card was acknowledge God's truth. 10:10 portal ends tomorrow. Truth. A lot of people, and this isn't just love either. Okay, so a lot of it's love mostly. You guys know I do love readings, but a lot of these are friendships, jobs, people you were around. People are starting to see your value in your absence, right? Because we're standing in front of the Statue of Liberty, but we really can't see everything because we're like really close to it and we're like at the front door, but like we can look up and we can see, but we can't see the details. But when we take a step back and we go out like 100 feet on the boat, we admire it. We're like, wow, that thing's huge. Woo! You played a big part in this person's life. Okay. Make the best of every situation. I just need it because of tears. Okay. With God, everything's possible. You know what I really love about this energy right here. And it's because they're acknowledging it, but there's a lot of growth here, but they're like, you know what? I made my bed, I'm going to lie in it. See, this isn't someone that's like in super denial. So energy is energy, whatever resonates. They're not in super denial about what they've done. They're pretty straightforward on what they've done, what they said. It's just, why did they say these things? Because you're being used by the enemy. You are being used as a vessel. That's why. Okay, maybe you said you're acting real toxic, or you're really like giving me narcissistic vibes. Something you said to this person. Okay, with God, everything is possible. They're praying. They're praying to be able to make it in your life. Somebody views you. You know what the problem is here? I don't know who this is. Ooh, my dog's gonna get in trouble because she knows she's not supposed to be in that window. Somebody talked this person out of this. So, oh, don't be with them. They're a gold digger. They're drama. They didn't even give you a chance. They were so caught up on what other people were saying that they didn't even get to see it for themselves. And guess what? When you turned out to be exactly who you say you are, they're realizing hate comes from either a man that can't be with a woman or a woman that can be like that woman. Okay? Or man, woman, whatever the situation may be. they're realizing that all the advice they got from you was coming from a place of hate. And not in a sense of people hate you, but a sense of they can't be with you, they can't be you. You're great, you're true, you're authentic, you're who you are online, offline, your authenticity, your purity. Yeah, good people do exist. Happy Sunday. We do exist. They do exist. That Eminem commercial with Santa. They're like, somebody was waiting for you to be everything other than what you are. Yeah. You are exactly who you say you are. Sexually unsatisfied with other people. Huge. They're not turned on. Something, I don't know, whatever you did or done to this person, I just hear with your freaky ass. Whatever you do or done, they crave that. Whoever they're dealing with, whoever they've been dealing with, they're inexperienced. Okay, so like they try to get people, you do things with this person and for this person. They don't have to tell you what to do, how to do it. Other people are, oh, do this, do that, move your leg, turn your booty cheek, get that booty like they don't have to do all that with you. You know what I'm saying? When you were intimate with this person, I hear like you put it down. Grind with your booty on me. Oh, you're down with your booty on me. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, you put it down on them. I'm gonna have to do a short for that. Grind with your booty on me. There's somebody likes your butt. Okay. This is my song for real, no doubt. Said the DJ's drinking feel now. When I hear this, I sing the words in my head. I promise you. But when they come out my mouth, they're not the words. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Let's forward. Moving forward. Out of that energy. Moving forward. Change in progress. I didn't want those cards, but we're moving forward because I'm getting all in my head with these, and then I start getting 900 sexual songs in my head. No, we're moving away from that. They desire sexual connection. If I could just get with Sunshine Goddess Collective and be intimate with them, show them that we're meant to be, but it's like some of you aren't even wanting to be intimate with this person because you don't want to open that door. You don't want to open that door of flooded emotions. You don't want to feel used. You don't want this person just solidified. That casual situationship with this person, it don't work no more. It's not going to work that way. Right? All the time in the world they had when it was a situationship, when it was casual, all the time that they had with that to be with you, and they could have solidified it. They could have, gave you some confirmation, how they could have made you feel wanted, like all that time. Like, why are we loyal to situationships? Guilty as charged. I'm not even afraid to admit or shame that. I'm over here loyal and faithful to someone. I'm not even in a committed relationship. Where is my brain? Where is my brain? Where is my brain? Sometimes you got to check yourself. You know what I'm saying? Where is my brain? Where was my brain? I know now better, but where was my brain? You know what I'm saying? I even remember I used to fall for words more than actions. All right, if we do this, after this, we could do this. I'm like, all right, cool. You know why? Because I kept my word. So I felt like if I keep my word, everyone else, I realize the world doesn't operate the way I do. I've learned late and a very late age, I feel like, but at least I learned, you know what I'm saying? I just you know what I'm saying? This is about me. Forget it. All right. You're very mysterious as a person. Somebody is like so concerned if you're with other people. I love when the emotions come and go. That's it. I love when they flow and ebb and go. And I feel like this person, that's, same thing. They come, they get over emotional, they get angry, they feel upset, they try to get it together, forget it. No, they can't. They can't. If you can't stop thinking about something, go be with them, stop bugging their life. Go sit your behind down somewhere and be committed to them. You can't keep coming in and out and saying, oh, I want to be with them, but I feel like anyone that feels someone's good enough to sleep with but not good enough to be with, I don't know about that. Oh, I thought the dog was in the toilet. She's drinking her water. Yeah, I think they're realizing they made a huge mistake. Lacey, you better not be in that bathroom. You're going to get on punishment. Mark. Hold on. It's 9:11. My dog's drinking out the toilet. Hold on. My son and all his cousins are here. Lacey. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I knew I heard her slapping that water up. All right. Again, this person, when they go home at night, something about the nighttime, it's like they don't like sitting with their thoughts when they think about you. They don't like, during the day, yes, they're like, yes, I'm busy. Yeah, she was. I'm busy. They think about you across their mind, but when they're by themselves, it hits them like a ton of bricks. And they have to acknowledge it. Do you guys got her or no? I know. Do you guys got her out or no? She nicked that mark. Okay, she's out? Okay. My dog, I tell you, she's just like my kids. Focus. See this full moon coming up. I mean, this new moon coming up. From the full moon to now, this person has been focusing on trying to tell you how they feel. It was a full moon that opened them up to express their feelings. The first thing, well, we got this one. If you guys are new here, they have been honest about their past and have admitted to their mistakes. Can you forgive them? And then we have acknowledge the truth, and the truth shall set you free. I think they want to come forward and say, I don't know how much it's going to change your opinion and your views on being with them, but I think they want to come forward and say, like, I know I rejected you. I know that I ignored you. I know that I made broken promises and I didn't keep them. Are you going to forget? Like this is their last chance. This is the last plan I feel like they're devising. This is the last thing. They're like, if I come forward with my honest emotions and say how I feel, is that going to get, Sunshine Goddess Collective to be back in good graces with me? But what about the behavior part? Like third parties, lies. Like, what about all that other stuff? Yeah, I get it. I feel you. I understand. But like, I'm saying, yeah, everyone's different in their own situation. But like, how, like, they just think this is their last chance. Their last chance or last hope is to come forward and tell you how they feel, acknowledge your truths, what transpired, what went wrong. You know what I'm saying? I want to be more than friends, abundance, keep an open mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude, bliss. I feel like in the past, this person, they used to manifest you, used to work. Somehow you're blocked from that. Telepathically, slightly blocked from that. Like they would think about you and you would just pop up or appear or call. It doesn't work that way with them anymore. Some way, not only have you elevated, but the divine blocked this energy from happening between you two until they got it right. Because at some point they did want it right, and then they got sent to distraction. And I just told one of my brothers this last night. I said, listen, God will send you exactly what you want, right? And then he'll send you a distraction. He was like, wait, say that again. I said, listen, God will send you exactly what you want, and then you'll get sent a distraction. The enemy will be distracting you from exactly what you want. He was like, oh, some of my brothers are so love my philosophical. They're like, oh, I like that. That makes sense. Never underestimate the power of planting a seed. The seeds that you planted are being sown right now in this person. You're like, damn, girl, that took a long time. I know, but you planted them. So now the seeds of acknowledgement, the seeds of truth, the seeds of who you really are, you're out there. Like you're about like, listen, I'm not here to hurt you. I don't know who did this to you in the past, but it's not me. And you keep treating me like this, I'm not going to be in your life. Like I feel like you gave this person a lot of chances. Okay. Face your fears. I want to be more than friends. You weren't scared of the commitment. They were scared of the commitment. Not you. You were like, I'm here. What do you want from me? Is it that the Scream movie when she's, what do you want from me? Like turning around, screaming. You're like, what do you want? You can't treat me right. You won't let me go. What do you want? You start putting up boundary standards. No. taking distance, time, and space. All right. This person thought, if I don't be around them for this long time or this amount of time, I'm going to forget about them. They thought the same thing. Okay. And now look what happened. Still. So a lot of them are like, you know what? I actually do want to be more than friends. Tell me again, can we be lovers and friends? See, this is what happened. This is where the emotional energy is coming from, getting the downloads. They start getting in their feels about you, and then they say, oh, because I don't really want to be with them. The divine's like, say it one more time. Try us. Their spirit team is on, like, we're acknowledging your heart, but your heart, you're not connecting your mind and your brain. Hello. Your heart is saying, I love them. I love them. Your brain is saying, I can't stop thinking about them. But out your mouth comes, I don't want a relationship. What type of shit is that? What? This is why the divine keeps you blocked from this person. But now they can't hide it. Please don't stop the music. Every time they hear music, every time they hear sad songs, I'm not going to write you a love song because you asked for it, because you need one. No, this person, they know you're not catering to their every need anymore. You're not catering to, you're not going to tell them what they want to hear. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You've been so honest, upfront, and truthful with this person. They know. Somebody wants to take you out. Okay. Somebody wants to set a date. Somebody wants to set time aside to be with you. Okay. They want to link. Okay. They want to link. They want to celebrate. They want to be with you. If you gave them chances to be with you and it's like they're going back to every time when you said yes compared to all your no's now. When they would call you and say you want to get together and they were spontaneous, yes. When they would call you and say, meet me at the parking lot and be intimate or whatever y'all did or however it was, however you were, but that was who you were. You weren't putting on a facade. That's who you are. You just lit, baby. Y'all part of our collective. You're just lit, and they know that. They want that back. How do they get it back? How do they get it back? Somebody's like, how do they get it back? Somebody likes jazz music. Somebody's ear fighting. I messed up. Shit. How do I get it back? Oh. Clarify this engagement. Protection. I will wait for a sign for you. Watch for the signs. Butterflies are significant. The law of attraction. Now, this is so funny. I hope you could forgive me one day, the law of attraction. If you're such a good catch for them, are you a good catch like this for other people? Of course you are, baby. That's who you are. Wait, what? What? Like, when did you stop being you? See, it's like they're misconstrued about what they've been through and who they are. Somebody wishes they would have protected this connection better. Spirit, clarify protecting this connection a little bit better. Yeah. Hangman, heartbreak energy. Unbreak my heart. Wait, okay. Unbreak my heart. Say you love me again. Yeah, Tony Braxton, unbreak my heart. Undo this hurt that you caused when you walked out the door and walked out of my life. Can they undo that? Can they undo the heartbreak? Can they undo the heartbreak, get you back in good graces, court you, date you, and sealed marriage? They know this person knows that this is a very divinely guided relationship connection. There you go. Husband material. This person's like, am I capable of being a husband? Very much so. You're very much well capable of being a wife. See, they're understanding that there's something very spiritual about this connection. With the wheel card and the hermit card, like, oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. Somebody just loves your butt. I don't know where that came from. Or that song. Somebody named me Be Becky. Right? But there's something about this where they're like, ooh, it's something about independent. You're a very independent person, whether it's financially, whatever. You're very independent. So it's like this person never dealt with people that don't need them. That's what it is. They never dealt with people. New moon energy. Surprise. They never dealt with people that didn't need them. That's the truth. So now that makes them want you even more. This person wants you so bad. Like they go from crybaby to badass in 2.2 seconds. Like you see what I'm saying? The wave of emotions that they go through in life. I'm almost done, guys. I'll take her. My nieces are here, so house full of teenagers. So, and the dog is not used to us having company. So, but they want to move forward. They want to solidify this relationship, this connection. You know they do. Okay, your Empress, everything. See, I knew I picked up that big butt energy. Again, they want to propose this love offer to you. Mark, they want to propose this love offer. They want to cook breakfast. Knight of Wands. Somebody just cannot get over how sexually attracted they are to spiritual connection. Bingo. So let's clarify. I hope you could forgive me one day, energy. See, with this Knight of Wands 1111, somebody just really feels like that if they're intimate with you, they'll get you back in your good graces. Hold on, guys, because I'm almost done the reading and I need them to like chill out for 1 second. Hold on. Am I not doing you need to? So why are you guys taunting Lacey? Close the door. Close the door. Then I'm done. I'm gonna bring her out and you guys can cook your pancakes. You go have a seat in your room. Go put your clothes on so you can come with me. Go ahead. I'm almost done. Okay. Teenagers for you. Mom life. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay. I love it. All right. So again, this player energy, spirit, clarify this Knight of Wands energy. Yeah, person from your past one. Do you know what it is too? They think you're dealing with someone from your past. Why are you so like, why are you not giving to them? Why you leave? Why did you really leave? They think you were like with because of somebody else. It's not always because of somebody else. Sometimes people get really fed up. You can fill your own cups. You don't need, I just feel like this person deals with a lot of trauma from their childhood. And here you come with your unconditional love. Rah, see, here goes the rage. Why? Why are we angry? What just happened? It went from I can give you the love to I don't want to be a player no more to I actually never really got the love. No, there's no excuses. Okay. So like it gets to a point, right? It gets to a point. You can't blame anybody for anything. We're big grown-ups now, right? You got to make, this is the 30 plus club. We're big grown-ups now. I just feel like this person really operated from a childish place. And maybe you're like, I don't want to deal with this bullshit. Like I got my own kids. I don't want to deal with you. You're going to not be mature about this and you're going to act immature and you're going to be sleeping with other people 100 miles an hour. I don't want to deal with this. I get you. I wouldn't want to either. But again, it's something about you that give this person nostalgia of unconditional love that they haven't experienced for quite some time. Okay. So energy's energy. If it resonates. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. With the 6 of Cups, and the Justice card, which gives 2 cups, would be 8 of Cups, 888. You walked away for yourself. It has nothing to do with someone from the past. To them, it'd be easier if you said, you know what, because I went with someone from my past, or even if a new relationship, no, you're like, I'm tired of your bullshit. I don't want to deal with this no more. Okay. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. What do you guys say? I don't know. Like, yeah, I feel like an energy of picking up on, I know, like I tried my best. I love me first. Love me more. The love that you're not trying to give me, I have to give it to myself. Energy's energy. If it resonates, 888 is a confirmation. Yeah, you're like, I got to love myself, baby. They're like, no, you're going to love me. I'm going to love you. You're going to love me. Somebody's about to be very persistent and pursuing you. Very persistent. Where your treasure lies, your heart will be. Also, we got the Lover's card. Oops, sorry, this way. Lover's card. Happiness. Oops, Sun card. Judgment. Somebody thinks losing you, I'm getting punished. You're not getting punished. It's not a punishment. It's a lesson. All right, if you want to call it punishment, but you're not getting punished. There's no punishment here. Yes, they serve karma, but the divine's not saying, Sunshine Goddess, you're getting punished. No, I don't feel punishment. I feel that they should just made better choices. It's not punishment. Not getting punished. Just do better next time. I don't know. Okay. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at this present moment. Sacred union, honor and treasure relationship for it's truly sacred. Now this is how they feel. Okay. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create the reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Top of the deck, new beginning with this new moon energy. Sunshine Goddess crew. Energies, energy. If it resonates. These cards were shuffled from when I put them back last time. My cards were shuffled. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. If you were to give this person another chance, if and or buts, if you were, okay, let's read this. Let's read this card. If you were to give them another chance to be in your life, somebody's smoking while they're watching my reading. I know that's right. If you were to give this person another chance, if you were to get Spirit said, if you were to give this person another chance, they will do everything right from how they should have did it the first time. It's like, so it took losing me for you to realize that you weren't treating me right. Oh, okay, gotcha. And they realized you were truly authentic. Okay, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform for this new beginning. Energy, if it resonates, you'll magically, it could be better. No, I'm saying it could be better if that's what they want. And I'm shocked because usually the divine, when they be like, done, but because they're praying and they're changing and see, if you don't forgive other people and places or yourself, you invite tormenting spirits in. And I feel like this person was kind of coasting down that tormenting spirit, and they're like, nah, I can't do this. Now, like they were getting they were opening a door. They're like, before it was starting to crack, and they shut it mad fast because they started praying about it. I'm proud of you for that, because you don't want tormenting spirits in your life. That's why this person felt like they were going through hell when you took your energy back, because they were dwelling on the past. And I was doing this and I was doing that. Oh, be a better person. Before the traumas, be a better person. It shouldn't take you going through trauma to be a better person. Be a better person. I know we have to learn, and we learn late. And okay, but like at the end of the day, the day's got to end. The lesson here is be a good person. Be a decent person from the beginning to end. Okay, so that's it. I think we're good. I love you guys so much. That's it. All right. Let's get some new moon abundance for the new moon coming. I'm just going to pull some cards for abundance and see where we're at. Okay, so award-winning money payoff for effort recognition. Okay, so where your cups will overflow. Okay, the moon, fleeting funds, unknown sources, being guided. Okay, moonlight, odd jobs, night shifts, part-time. Okay, so you're going from not knowing to knowing. Okay, you're going from having bad investment, financial challenges and savings, office work, night job ending, to money coming in slowly, steady progress, moving for work in good term, long term. Your money's changing as well. So I feel this very abundant, overflowing energy. Slow grind's better than no grind is what I hear. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Let's get some archangel messages. This person's so sick of this third party that's stalking you. Somebody's third party stalking you. Please don't stop the music, because they know that this person's coming back towards you. Debt closed. They know it. Let's get some archangel messages. I love you guys. Happy Sunday. Okay. Ada Michael. Okay. So that number 8 is very significant. You can be free. Make a courageous choice. Make a courageous choice. You change your situation, not seeing things clearly. Okay, so I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Okay, Ace of Gabriel, a gift of passion, opportunities, and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. Okay, 3 of Gabriel, prosperity arise from wise planning, time to take action, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected, which is a 4 of Wands, 11, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I don't know what this new moon is, but it's very passionate, very fiery. They're very passionate about moving forward. Top of the deck, 4 of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. You got to give love to get love. They can't just sit around and take your love. Oh, it's not going to work that way. It has to be equal reciprocity. They give a little bit, you give a little bit. Okay. They express, you express. They're so used to you expressing, you giving, that when you don't do it anymore, they don't know. But good, it's shaking them up. It's teaching them how to be a better man or woman. It's teaching them how to be a better person. We needed that. You had to walk away from this person so they can find their self. Okay. Always remember that. Okay. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. I feel like this person would not only, I don't know, I just hear telepathic messages, but I feel like this person would emotionally spend money when it came to their feelings and relationships. Like when they were sad, they would just go buy a lot of stuff they don't even need because that made them feel better. You know what I'm saying? But now they know better than that. So 44 confirmation number, 888 butterflies. Okay. New moon energy. Join my new moon ritual. I have my $10.10 $10.10 readings in tomorrow. Okay, the 1010 portal's closing tomorrow, which I love. And I kept saying it's about truth, acknowledging the truth, and the truth will set you free. I love you guys so much. Have a great Sunday. Make sure you get some rest. Okay, we have a new moon coming with all new everything. So you're going to need this time to rest because you're going to have a lot of new things coming in, and you're going to new energy to be able to handle that. Okay. So I love you guys so much. Happy Sunday. Keep your head up and your heart close. God, I love you guys so much. And I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or next read, whatever comes first. Mwah.